In this video, we're going to be looking at life after death. Is there a life after death? Stay tuned. So today, we're going to be looking at life after death. Is there life after we're done with this, this body that we have now and this existence? Is there a reincarnation? Is there an afterworld? Does our soul leave a body? Is there a soul? And if it does leave the soul does leave, where does it go? Does it go into like a purgatory, into a giant container, and that's funneled down and it spits out one new soul, constantly to be reused over and over again on Earth? Could I end up after this life becoming the soul of a poor farmer in India? I don't know. Let's take a look at it. So when it comes to ghosts and spirits and stuff like that, there's a plethora. I mean, depending upon around the world, no one actually really agrees on the actual term. Here in America, when you say ghost, you think of something that's like an aberration, something that walks amongst us, that only certain people can see. But not everybody agrees with the actual terminology of what ghost is. So these are some of the most popular ones, all right? Not all of them. There's over 1,000 different ones. These are just the most popular. So ghost, Albess, Revent, Spirit, Vision, Ghost Rider, Semblance, Spook, Wraith, Phantom, Trace, Illusion, Glimmer, Spectre, Apparition, Spectrum, and Poltergeist. Those are the most common ones here in America. For terminology for something that comes from the afterlife, a spirit, something that's still alive after we're dead. Now, I researched this quite a bit now, going back from 2009 to today. In 2009, the Pew Research Center asked 5,000 people, do you believe in life after death? Simple question. 18 to 29% said then they believed in life after death in some form, or another. Some form or another, 18 to 29%. Now, that was in 2009. Fast forward to 2010. In 2010, they asked the same question, the Pew Research Center. They asked the same question again, phrased the same way, another 5,000 participants. And the rate went from 18 to 29% to 41% of Americans who answered the survey now believe that there is life after death. And 2012, USA Today asked the same question. 2015, the New Yorker asked the same question. 2016, the Star Tribune asked the same question. And also in 2016, the Huffington Post asked. Now, these are the breakdowns of the percentages of, now, for each year, it may have plus or minus gone up 1 or 2%, but pretty much the percentages stayed the same from 2010 to 2016 for that 6-year span. Do you believe in ghosts, spirits, or the afterlife? 41%. Do you believe in the spirit can get stuck between this world and the afterlife? 40%. Do you believe that evil people come from those who were they were evil in a previous life? 15% believe that truly evil people in this life right now today are reincarnation from people who were evil in a previous life. 10% believe they have personal knowledge of a previous life that they have lived. 10%. 5% of all millionaires. Now they polled 400 total. They asked them a question either in an interview, or they asked them as they were walking by, or they asked them somehow. I don't know. But it didn't actually say how they asked the millionaires, but I would be curious to ask, figure that one out. 5% of all millionaires believe that they are millionaires because of previous life experiences and knowledge that they gained and somehow just knew when to strike, to make it rich. Of the 1,000 people, so they have 5,000, they took the 1,000%, those who were willing to answer the most questions. Of those 70% believe that a loved one can come back to visit them. 70% believe a loved one can come back to visit them, or to a place that was important to their loved one. So, now psychologically, in our heads, when it comes to grieving, we want to believe that not only is there an afterlife. I covered this in a previous video. I'll put a link to it up at the top here on grieving. But we want to believe that there's an afterlife. It makes us feel better knowing that the person who we just lost has moved on to something bigger and greater than what they were able to maybe do here in this life, that they have a purpose afterwards. It makes us, the remaining, those survivors, feel better knowing that they've moved on and they're in a better place. The science is still out on that. Now, there are certain religions around the world, Hindus, for one, believe that reincarnation is not only just part of life, it's the cycle of life. That everyone comes from someone who was reincarnated before. And the Buddhists and everything else, they all believe that in reincarnation. So, does the Catholicism? No, they don't believe in it. When it comes to reincarnation, if you ask the church, they are like, no, it doesn't happen. Reincarnation isn't real. Once the soul leaves here, it's with the Heavenly Father, and then it's it. But at least they say, and they admit, that there is something such as a soul. Because, again, it makes us feel better knowing that, our loved ones have moved on to something bigger and greater. And we all want to think, well, maybe they'll come back, and there's a chance that I'll have an interaction with them. I don't know. If there really is a Heavenly Father, I'm not saying that there isn't, but I'm saying if there really is a Heavenly Father, and He is in charge of doling out, and reissuing souls, like used socks, I don't know if He's necessarily going to, say, okay, look, well, you were such a great person, you get to go down to the head of the line and back out to Earth, so your loved ones can then somehow meet you again. I mean, we've all seen the movie Ghost. We all want to believe something like that is real and it can happen. That our loved ones are here as our, kind of our guardian angel to, oversee us, to look after us as we move on. Again, psychologically, it makes us feel good. Is there proof of it? I know, got quite a few people out there who've written a lot of books on the subject, and they say it's absolutely real. I am not saying that it's not real. I'm just saying, I'm reporting what the statistics are on people here in America who believe that, there is life after death. Thank you again for stopping by today. And again, down in the comments section, tell me, do you believe in life after death? Do you believe that there's a spirit and a soul, and that your deceased loved ones can come back to visit you? Tell me. I reply to every comment, nasty or nice. So, and again, in the description of this video, there's links where you can save money on items. These are direct links to savings on Amazon, where you can save up to 80% off. These codes and these items that are discounted do not come up on these coupon app things that you see commercials for on TV. These are direct only Amazon. You stay safe out there, America. Until next time.